It says now we're live.
Now we're live? Hey.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn into my face.
How are you?
What's up, guys? If you're watching this when it's not live, it's just a video of me talking to live dudes and dudettes about picking my skateboard for me. I'm just gonna walk around the warehouse and I'm gonna let them pick my board. So what's up, everyone joining? I didn't announce this, sorry for the randomness, which that's usually how I do my live videos, so you're probably used to that. But yeah, I'm putting together a new skateboard. I got a lot of action out of my last one, and I wanted you guys to help me pick my next skateboard. And then I'll hang around for a few minutes and talk to you guys about just whatever questions you want to ask. So, Brian, will you grab this and we'll walk around?
I will. I figure out how to flip it.
I gotta reiterate this, what I'm doing with everyone joining now. Okay, so we're just gonna walk around. I'm gonna show you guys the skateboard options and you guys get to pick it. Brian Ames will read your comments and pick what board is getting shouted out the most. So let's start right here.
This is like tie-dye, white chunk, neon, lifeline.
They're already saying stuff?
Yeah.
That's amazing. So, but here,
okay.
Here's the red chunk with the wood background. We have the neon board. Probably the most popular deck right now, right?
Yep, definitely.
It's a super cool deck. The neon lifeline. We got some Pro Decks monsters. It's Halloween, so that would make sense. We got John Hill's like dragon type thing going on.
Kids are saying neon.
Neon? I know, it's super good. I've already skated it though. I wouldn't mind skating this. I've never skated this. Cat. Purple cat. Look at that. I don't know if that's modeled after a specific cat, but it's a cat. Over here, this is one of my favorites too. We got the 3D script. There's that. We're gonna keep it going.
We're gonna have to revisit this at the end because people are just commenting whatever you're on.
I know. So just try to bear all of these in mind, guys. Okay, so there's 3D Cat. I love this deck. I have this at home, gripped and ready to go, but I'm not at my house right now, so I'll skate it eventually if you guys don't pick that.
Who does the designs?
That guy right there, he's leaving. Look at him. Say what's up, JP.
What's up, JP?
Here's Johnny's. I don't think I've ever skated this. I might have, but it's a red deck. So
I have skated that board.
Yeah, Johnny's deck, the Swiss. We got Doug. I've never skated this one. Pizza Man. Captain Pizza. Pizza Man. It's been a second for this one. That's cool. Let's go over here.
Hey, doggy.
Here's a favorite. Alex Rademacher is rocking this right now.
Yes, he is.
Johnny Geiger. Skull series, right?
Yep.
That's weird we didn't put those out in... Those are a summer day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I really like Doug's one, and I haven't skated it. That's cool. This one's grown on me a lot.
That's a good board.
But now, I really like it. I think I've seen a few people skating it, and I'm like, that looks good. And then we got Johnny's monster. Got some Sam Squanch got going on.
Neon Lifeline is the clear winner.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, let's keep going just a little bit longer. Because I really want to skate an Aaron Cairo Monster, and I haven't done that. Thank you for all your orders, guys.
Yes, thank you.
There we go. Can you see it? Is it too dark?
No, we got it. Aaron's.
I like this a lot. Okay, so I'll cut it off there. We'll go over there. Let's come over here. Comment right now what you just saw.
I'm gonna flip it back and talk.
Yeah. All right, let's read them all. Comment. Come on, tell me what I'm gonna put together.
Aaron's making a comeback here.
Cairo. Wow. Cairo. Neon.
Johnny.
John Hill. Aaron. Neon. Red Junk. Cairo.
Chunk.
Neon. Cairo. Neon. Neon. This is so close.
Yeah, it is.
All right, we've boiled it down to Cairo or Neon. So now those are the finalists, okay? Only comment Cairo or Neon. Starting right now.
Aaron. Neon. Aaron.
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 Neon.
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 Neon. Neon.
Aaron.
Neon.
It's
Neon.
like dead.
Neon.
Cairo.
Aaron. Neon. Aaron. Neon. Aaron. I think it's Neon, dude.
I think it's Neon.
I don't know.
Dude, it's like a dead. Dude, it might be Aaron.
I don't know. It's so tough. Let's start counting, okay? So you count Neons and I count Kairos starting right now, okay? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What are you at?
13. Let's see.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Am I blasting you out of the water?
I'm 16.
All right,
17.
that is Cairo.
It's Aaron.
That's crazy.
That's
It's
awesome.
probably just like the amount of comments at that time, like all the Aaron people, like really. All right, so I'm gonna skate Aaron's. I'm gonna go
amazing.
grab that and start putting it together, and you guys can just ask me some questions, and we'll do a little Q&A right now. I'm not doing like an actual video today, so this is kind of like in its place. And hang out with me for a second, guys.
I'm following you.
Ask questions.
Yeah, ask some questions, people.
It's Q&A time, guys.
Everybody's just commenting Neon and Cairo still.
I know, we're done.
All right, stop commenting
Aaron
that.
is the winner.
Yes. Ask some questions.
We're gonna set the skateboard up.
How did you get into skateboards?
I was at a comic shop, and if you guys have been following my channel, you've probably heard this way too often, but I was at a comic shop playing Star Wars cards and Magic the Gathering and stuff, and a buddy that used to make fun of me for playing Star Wars cards, he had a skateboard, and we just went out. He wasn't even a buddy, he was like my enemy at the time, but he turned into be one of my best friends of all time. We went out to the skate park and started skating, and it was history ever since.
What's your favorite TV show?
Right now, it's Stranger Things. But I love The Office and Parks and Rec. Those are super good. Star Trek Next Generation is really good. But right now, I cannot wait until Stranger Things 2.
Somebody asked what Ryden is being for Halloween.
He's being a ninja. He had all these very specific ideas, and he ends up being just like a general ninja, which is cool. I'm all about like, as a parent, I'm like, I kind of want him to be like, he wanted to be Werewolf in Fever Swamp from Goosebumps, and I was like, that's rad. And then he wanted to be a generic ninja, and I was like, man. And then I was like, well, that's terrible of me. I never like told him that I didn't want him to be it, but like for me to even think to suggest him anyway was like, I felt super bad, and it made me realize I was like, he's got to be what he wants to be.
I need to make sure I'm saying people's names. And Vori asks,
Yeah, you
what's
do.
the scariest trick you've ever done?
Like the most terrifying trick? I mean, probably Hollywood 16. Like that terrified me.
All right.
Because I like hit my wheel. No, I bonked my wheel on the top of the rail, and I got into board slide somehow still. Like imagine being on a 16th stair and hitting your front truck. It worked out though. I like survived.
Grow Metric Boy asks, what boards are going to become tech decks?
What? Oh, I know that the first one. It'll be out in mid-December. It's going to be Johnny's
Cerberus deck.
Cerberus deck, yeah. So, but they've got some good ones coming out like early next year too. So
Yeah, there's going to be, after the initial wait period, there's going to be a ton coming out.
I really hope we can get like a ramp. Like imagine like a ramp combo pack.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be so cool.
I gotta
So we'll
scroll
see. Thank
forward
you
here.
guys for helping us make that happen. It's like it boggles my brain that something that we created is gonna be on a fingerboard on a tech deck.
Let's see here. Afra Aziz asks, when did you start your company, Andy?
Aziz? That's a
Afra
good
Aziz.
name. Technically it was a 2010, 2011. It was Revenge,
It was.
and then we changed it to Revive.
Let's see here. Ask some questions, people.
Ask those questions. I will tell you guys this though. Tomorrow I am featuring some like OG footage of me on the streets, and it was really cool to put together. If you guys have been watching my channel for a long time, you've seen most of it, but it was really cool putting together just like OG skate footage.
Kids wants to, they keep asking, Chris asks, which size are you skating? What size is your board?
This is an 8-inch deck. This is designed by JP Kubert, and I've got AM grip with a gold sticker underneath. I like when I need to do something quick, I always go gold because it's just flashy and it looks good.
All right, Cross.Nathy asks, what's your worst injury?
I slipped out on an 8-stair board slide and smashed my head. I went deaf in this ear from it. I have a constant ringing. So if anyone tells you it's stupid to wear a helmet, they're wrong, and you can save your life.
All right, Coda Rewind asks, would you eat a dinosaur sandwich?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like, like a dinosaur would eat you. I feel like it's completely legit and cool to eat a dinosaur.
I would eat a dinosaur sandwich.
I would feel bad because I'd want to see the dinosaur alive in that aspect.
I wouldn't feel bad.
Would you rather eat a dinosaur sandwich or see a real dinosaur?
I'd rather see a real dinosaur,
Exactly.
but I'd eat a dinosaur sandwich. Oh, when did you meet Aaron Cairo? I don't remember meeting Aaron for the first time.
Well, let me score this real fast. I met Aaron. I saw Aaron's skate footage, and I knew how good he was. And then he, like, just from like seeing his video, I was like, he's so good. Especially back then, like he was doing things that like I never saw someone do, like a manual 3-flip back to manual. And then he hit me up and said, hey, I used to have some sponsors. I kind of got out of the industry, and I love what you're doing. Can I ride for you? And that was like one of the only people that got onto Revive just by like not knowing them, because we're such a family, you know. And then I met him, and I was like, dude, this guy is like, it's like he belonged from the beginning, you know. So it was pretty early on, and I've always loved what Aaron does, and he does so much for skateboarding. So yeah, that's how I met. We finally actually skated like 2 years later in San Francisco, and it was awesome.
All right, Thunderfoot Reichcheck asks, what's your favorite band?
My favorite band is Coheed and Cambria, which I've actually been fortunate enough to meet them and do some videos with them. I also love a lot of like catchy punk, like AFI, Rise Against, Strung Out. The list could go on for a long time.
This is a good one. Bowface187 asks, most embarrassing story from high school.
From high school?
Yeah. You can do this.
Trying to think of one that I can say on the internet. I mean, I don't know. Like, from the most embarrassing story to me comes from that didn't happen to me, but a guy that I won't say his name. He was sitting in Burger King, and I'm fortunate enough to not have anything like this that I can say on the internet. There's some pretty bad stories, but he was sitting in the internet, and like his fly was down. Yeah, he was sitting on the internet. He was sitting in Burger King like after skating with his friends, and his fly was down, and he had no boxers on. It was just like broad daylight. There was that guy's wiener.
That's amazing.
I'll tell you who it is.
I don't know this one.
And everyone just was like looking like, hey, dude, your wiener's out.
That's amazing.
And he went bright red. I wasn't there for it, but I know the story, so that's a pretty funny story.
Let's see here. Man, you guys are crushing in the comments right now. Like, man, I can't even.
That's good. I like this. I need to do more impromptu live things like this. Where's the?
Levi Smith asks, what's the best trick you've ever landed?
One of the things that I've always stuck out, and it's actually in this video that I talked about that's coming out tomorrow, is that I did this really low and long frontside board slide on like a 10-foot long ledge. And it started out low, but then at the end it's like this tall. Maybe like this tall, I don't know, but I could have died. And the day I did that, I was just like, I couldn't believe I did it. So that's not that exciting to hear about. But that is one of my favorite tricks I've ever done. So I went to fakie too. So tomorrow when you see me do like a big long front board to fakie on this out ledge, that's what I'm talking about.
Jarrett Nye asks, are you writing another book?
Yeah, I've been trying to write the follow-up to my existing book. And I will get to it. I just need to take a vacation and go write for like a whole weekend to get in kind of a groove, but it's coming. One day I promise you it will come out.
Change the angle up a little bit here. I can answer this one for you. Shannon McHugh asks, how do you cut your grip so good? He's been doing it a long time.
Been doing it for 19 years. And when I was editing my old skate footage, and I was like, I look so much better now than I did then. Like, do you remember how weird I looked?
Yes, I do.
Like, I was like way heavier, but that wasn't just it. Like the clothes, the hair, like everything was just kind of hilarious. So, if you want a comedy tomorrow, watch that video. I can never remember which one's mine.
Tabby to Opie, the one on the left that's the front. That's the one you're holding in your hand is the front truck.
Are you sure? Look,
I put it with the bolts, with the red bolts.
Oh. I think I switched them though.
That's up to you, man.
I'm gonna go this one. Tabby?
I can't remember the question was.
Sorry, Tabby.
Yeah, sorry. I think it was, have you ever sacked on a rail?
No, I've never sacked on a rail.
It just looked like you sacked on a rail in the intro to Take Over the World.
Yeah, I got sacked on that ledge, but I didn't like hit anything, so it was fine. I've been very fortunate. I've done some big rails, and I have never sacked.
The Narwhal King asks, pizza or burgers?
Pizza.
For sure. Dude, I'm eating
very tough, though.
I'm eating pizza tonight. It kind of sucks, in a good way.
A girl I know down in Texas, she posted a picture of like this pizza that was just covered in jalapenos. No, burger. It was just like pickles and jalapenos.
Sounds amazing.
And I'm on my diet this week, so I was so bummed. But I would have eaten that burger. All right, do a couple more questions.
CS asks, who was the first to go pro for Revive?
Aaron and Doug went at the same time.
Technically, Aaron went a day before.
Take Nickelback.
Technically.
Did he? Oh, well, he found out first.
He found out
I guess
first.
Aaron.
Technically Aaron, but both of them did.
Yeah. So on a like a sale, like a release on a public announcement side, both of them went.
Orland Winters asks, "What is your worst fear?"
My worst fear is, I don't know. I guess like not progressing. You know, is that like just kind of fading out, and not just like in like a career sense or like a public eye sense, whatever, you know, because I feel like when you say fading out, a lot of people tell you it's like, oh no, people start to know you less, and I mean in like just like life, like fading out where like I'm not doing anything that intrigues me, and then I'm not doing anything important anymore. Like that's just terrifying to me.
All right, let's do 2 more questions.
2 more.
Let's see here.
These are some good questions though.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Kid asks, have you ever gotten into a fight with Brian? Belisario asks
I've
that.
yelled at you a while, and then you've been angry at me. You handle anger different than me. Usually I snap, and I think you were like not in the mood to be filming, and I got really upset, and I about stopped filming a video. It was a few years ago. You remember that?
I remember it. Yeah, I remember it.
And then you were just like, all right, shut up, we'll do it.
I think there's a little acting I had to do, and I was like super uncomfortable doing the portion of the acting.
I don't know, but it was one of those things like if we ever argue, which is actual arguing is insanely rare. I don't think we've ever actually gone back and forth.
No.
Because we usually agree on most things.
Pretty
but
much.
if there's ever a thing, like it's like literally like you're upset and you get over it in 5 seconds. I'm upset and I get over 5 seconds, and we just go on about life. 5 seconds, for both of us.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do 5 seconds. He takes 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm just mad.
Let's
we
see
work
here.
really well together. I don't know if I would do this with anyone else at this point.
All right. Let's see. Last question. Let's see. Actually, all right, we'll stay on the same thing. Angel Cardenas asks, "How long have you and Brian known each other?"
It's funny, dude, because in this video that I keep talking about that comes out tomorrow, you can see baby Brian in a lot of these shots. Like,
really?
Yeah, I back 180 furrows, and you come up like 16-year-old Brian, like high-five me and stuff.
That's rad.
So we met in like elementary school at a camp, and then didn't talk to each other until like 7th grade or something, 8th grade. And I need a bolt. Where's my bolt?
Missing
What'd you
bolt.
do, Brian?
I didn't touch your bolt, man.
So I mean, technically, since we were like 10 years old.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So 23 years. It's a long time.
It is.
It's a long time to know somebody.
You want me to flip this around and get back to you?
Is that the last question?
That was the last question.
Okay. No. You can just keep it on me.
Okay.
That's it. I'm gonna film a video for JP's channel. Brian Ames and I are gonna go at it. We're gonna try to learn a new trick, and whoever lands it first gets a free drawing from JP, which is kind of cool because his art is rad. So that's it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me here. I have normal videos all weekend, so stay tuned. You guys rule. Did you check if there's any super chats by any chance?
I didn't see any.
Well, look, you can hit it. I just want to make sure if someone did. I don't try to push those at all, but
I'm not seeing any super chats.
none. Okay, cool. You guys have a great day. Go out and skateboard if you can, and I will see you guys tomorrow. But thank you, Brian, for filming this.
Yep. All right. Awkward time where you're trying to get out.